Hey YouTube, this is Minecrafter. Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be messing around with this free software called FreeNAS, which basically allows you to create a file server on your network. You know, that's all great and cool and everything. As you know, I love networking. And it also allows you to do things like RAID arrays and FTP, which is pretty cool. So now I'm just gonna grab some old SATA hard drives, and I'm gonna plug them all into a computer and hope that it works. I don't know if it's gonna work. You know how that rolls. So I am gonna try it, but first, I need to do it. So in this mess right here, I should have some hard drives. Let me go and look for some. I think some of them are fried out, actually. This is a PETA, so I'm not going to use that. This is a SATA hard drive, so I am going to see if it works. It's actually 500 gigs, so that's pretty cool. Not that, not that. Let's see if there's anything up here. Nope.
Jeez, what was that?
Good gracious, vote Maria.
I have a mess on my hand. Yeah, and down here, there's only like a
Super old PETA.
and another super old PETA. So there should be some
Sort of hard drives in here.
Let me
You know,
look into this lace. Okay, just pull the computer out. Here's the first PC that might have a hard drive. Let's see. I believe it does have something in there right now.
and maybe not.
It doesn't look like it. No
No.
hard drive in this baby. Let's see if there's another one that might have a hard drive. Okay, next computer up. I see something in there.
Uh-oh.
I see a Max door. I see a Max door right here.
Look at this.
SATA.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Boy, you're back. Come on with it.
Jeez.
Okay, let's see if there's something here now.
Just pull it out.
There we go. Anything at all?
It doesn't look too promising.
Yeah.
I just took a glance in here. I'm pretty sure that it is pairing of all hard disk drives.
Unfortunately. Guys.
To have the computer on its desk. Let's see what's inside the computer and see what we can do.
Oh, yeah.
That was an easy removal.
That's how I like it.
Oh no! Oh guys, look at this. There's only one SATA port.
And that's bad.
I do have a SATA hard drive,
Which is pretty cool.
and I can add in these two other things to make it amazing.
Minecraft.exe has stopped responding.
I'm gonna have to find a solution to that. So in here, I believe there is another card that I might be able to use. Let's see right here. This is...
Not it.
It has got to be here somewhere.
I just had it.
Okay, guys. Look at that, everybody. It is a IDE to PETA interface card.
Let's see if it works in the system.
So I'm back, and there's only one problem, guys. It does not have any PETA ports. So I checked again, and I'm gonna check one more time.
Yup.
So I know what I need to do. Ooh-ah! Here's my solution right here, guys. It is a higher powered computer, so not the most optimal thing to run as a server, which really makes me think that I might do something with virtualization in the future.
On my main rig right there.
Currently, right now, what I'm going to do is this motherboard not only has a PETA port, it also has ample amount of SATA ports. It has a Pentium dual-core processor.
Pretty nice machine.
I'm gonna plug these all in and see how it all works. I just want to get a taste of FreeNAS today. After thinking there was another SATA hard drive, but finding out there was not. Okay, so with that, I can add this extra 40GB drive to my array.
So, you know,
Let me just plug this one in, get some SATA power to that,
Come on.
just like so.
and then I can plug in another hard drive, some SATA power, and a nice data connection. And that'll be dandy for SATA, but now for PETA. I can actually pull out a cable and plug it into the computer.
That is clearly not in.
Ah,
There we go. Plug this into the hard disk and give it some...
PETA power.
And there we go. Now we have our ghetto array.
This is gonna be a horrible thing.
So now that we have all the hard drives plugged in and set up, it's now time to actually get the software that we're going to install onto this baby. So what I'm gonna do is switch all the way over to the internet, and I'm going to go to the beloved site of FreeNAS. Let's see, there you go. So there's FreeNAS storage operating system right right here. We have to actually install this onto a flash drive
Or something like that.
That's what I'm guessing. I actually haven't done this before. We can certainly tell. I guess the only thing that we can do is go to the download and click the download button.
Possibly.
Okay, so I had to give them my first name, last name, email address, company. I'll do that there. So my first name is Mind. My last name is Crafter. I heard that this is illegal, guys.
I'm gonna go to jail, I guess.
My email address
You don't need to see that.
and my country. I bet all of you know that I am from the US of A. So let me just select that right there.
I allow them to store and process my personal data.
I guess.
And then click on submit. And now I can go and download this. It requires a 64-bit CPU and a minimum of 8 gigs of RAM.
A minimum?
Uh-oh.
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 I do not have 8 gigs of RAM in that system. Let's just start downloading it, and then I can maybe think of something. So I guess we'll just download it into the default folder.
There you go.
It's going to take a while. It's almost a gigabyte to download, so I'm going to let that
Happen.
5 minutes later. So FreeNAS just got finished installing, which means that the ISO file
Is done.
and all the ISO does is basically gives the files for the operating system, but it is not the operating system itself. So if I gave it to the computer would be like,
What the heck is this?
I have to get a media, which
In 2018.
is probably going to be a flash drive, and I'm going to make it so that it's bootable through this software called Rufus, and then I'm going to stick it into the computer and install it like I would Windows XP or Windows 3.1.
Or anything like that.
What I have to do that is first I'm going to stick the flash drive into the computer. If you're going to do this, make sure that you get all the files off of it. You do not want to remove all your data because this will wipe it all.
It's a completely new flash drive.
To Rufus.
Now what I'm going to do is go to Rufus. My connection is not private.
Okay.
Let me go to google.com and search up Rufus. Maybe it'll find it there. Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus.
And now if I click on that first link,
Where's the download button?
there's the download button.
It isn't a button.
Okay, there's the download right there, Rufus 3.0. And we just need to load up the executable and then we can
Do what we need to do.
Sure. Okay, so there you go. Ooh, it's new. So what I have to do, there's the device. I already formatted it. Format options.
Just
What I need to do is select an ISO, which is going to be in my downloads folder, and it's going to be called FreeNAS right there. That's the thing that I downloaded.
And
Everything else is fine. We can just click on start because it's ready, and it warns us that, hey, it says that we need to download something, so you can go ahead and download that. It says that it's some sort of ISO hybrid. We're I did in ISO mode, that's recommended.
just do all the recommended things.
So now it's telling us that all the data is going to be wiped
and that's okay.
because I've already gotten everything off, and now it's going to create the ISO file. And I'll get back to you once it's done, and we'll install it onto the computer. Now what I need to do is plug in all the cables, plug in the USB drive, and then we'll be good to go.
You gotta have your keyboard.
And it just goes in right here. Where is the mouse? The mouse, the mouse. I know where it is. I got the mouse, you got the mouse, everybody got the mouse.
Where's the mouse?
And of course the mouse,
Gotta.
plug it in
Again.
right below the keyboard. Where's the power? I need to get the power. So here's the power cord, and this thing is going to be a bit
Special.
because this is the power supply, so I have to dig it up and then plug it in like so.
Let's hope it doesn't start an electrical fire or anything.
It might.
Uh-oh, this is kind of scary. And then we have to have this amazing VGA cable, which is going to plug into my monitor. What else would it do? Just like a SOO.
Like a soul.
And the most important thing, the
Rufus.
formatted flash drive. Let's plug this in. And there you go, guys. Everything is plugged in as it should be. Let me turn on the computer now and make sure it all boots up.
See, no electrical fires yet.
Looks like both of my hard disks are doing what they need to be doing. Let's hope I'm not shorting anything out with this metal. So there you go. It is displaying to some sort of display.
Just the way I want it to.
Let's just wait for this to boot up. Hopefully it does. I'm hoping that it will automatically boot off of the USB. So it booted up.
Windows ME.
What? Apparently this hard drive is my master.
That is hilarious.
And it rebooted for no good reason.
Uh-oh.
So I need to get into the BIOS now. I'm going to try to mash that key.
There you go.
So we are in. Let's see if we have any boot configuration maybe.
Nah, that is not it.
Let's see if we have any other thing for boot. SanDisk Cruiser. Let me change the SanDisk Cruiser to number 1. Because first it's the PATA drive and then the SATA and then...
Yeah.
How do you change the order of this? I need to change the first one. USB.
That's the one that I want.
Maybe if I do a plus.
That's not it.
Shift plus. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I got it the way that I want it to. Now if I go to exit and save changes, it is detecting all of the drives. That's one thing that I found.
That is a good thing.
Boot post.
Okay guys, so it has posted again. Grub loading.
What is this?
I do not know Linux, guys.
It's entering rescue mode.
Sure.
Let's get a directory listing.
Yeah.
Unknown command. Sudo.
It's the only one I know.
Unknown command. I don't think it all loaded up correctly. You think? That's all that I'm getting from this.
Oh, jeez.
This is
It's gonna get complicated.
part 2 probably never coming.